Hello there, Aries, and welcome to another Timeless Oracle Messages. But before we get started, Aries, Spirit says, bold heart, your ember is sacred. Strike the match and trust the first flame. Ooh, let's take a deeper look at what else Spirit wants you to know, because it sounds like we've got some type of initial spark here to work with, which to me resonates with the Ace of Wands, which is also associated with your zodiac sign, as well as Leo and Sagittarius. So take that how it resonates. Now, this is for Aries and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, you're getting near towards some type of goal. And Spirit is saying, don't get thrown off guard here. There may be a pause in momentum for you to just really reflect and sharpen your focus on what it is you truly want, because it could happen at any moment, right? So whether we want it or not, we just have to be conscious of what we are thinking and feeling. And yes, this is a time to put your wishes out there, or to really believe that you're deserving of your wishes. Now, there is something going on with a mirroring relationship. If there is another soul that is mirroring you, Spirit is saying just open up to this, okay? Yes, this could be romance or enhance your romance situation, or it could lead you to something of a romantic nature, but take this soulmate relationship how you want to, because it is based on some type of spiritual foundation. It is here for you now, but I feel a lot of you, it's in the unseen, and it's only a matter of belief, confidence, and timing. And this situation will come to fruition here. I get water sign coming through, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So take that how it resonates for you. But you're coming into a fulfillment. Either way, Aries, you're coming into a desired fulfillment. Oh, Father healing. Okay, to me, this is really resonating as Emperor. And yes, there's, some powerful healing going on when it comes to a father or father figure, or maybe the lack of. But I always see this card as the Emperor. Your personal power increases as you give any father related issues to heaven. And you've been doing that. You've been reflecting. And I feel that you are also being guarded and protected by a very divine spirit. Okay, so it could be a loved one on the other side, one that you've met or you haven't met, protecting you, making sure things go accordingly. And this might be like it's almost like a blind date setup or something like that. Is kind of cute. It's like the angels, the ancestors are helping you, helping with some type of setup here. Now, if you feel, something is rocking your security for for those areas that resonate with that, all you got to do, okay, is just reorganize or restructure something here, and just stay consistent, because Spirit is telling you that you've got what it takes here to um, be strong in your power and to feel powerful, and also feel powerful when it comes to attracting the right person into your life. Now, some of you could be healing something with, a father soulmate here. So set your sights higher, increase your standards, and expect more for yourself. Don't settle, because you've gone beyond some type of pattern or limiting style. And even in relationships, I mean, you're ready for more. You definitely are ready for more. So don't be afraid to take charge of a situation, even if that means, standing your ground on what it is that you deserve. Because I do feel there may be something that, or someone that could try to bombard your space. And it's like you're being challenged right now with, maintaining that boundary, because you belong in this space. Okay? So it's like making sure that we're not inviting distraction. So just take the lead in something here. I feel Spirit is saying just take the lead, because listen, that whole thing, strike the match and trust the first flame. Your ember is sacred. That's you. Let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. Oh, we got something going on. Okay, let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. I feel that's exactly what this father healing is doing. You know, whether you've grown up in a situation where you're just blasting through what doesn't serve you because you're, a witness to this, a pattern or behavior that just doesn't grow. And there may have been a shakeup here too with a relationship. Okay, wait, an important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. Now, the life experience card, this is the Tower. Let's get a little bit more about this Tower for you. Actually, let's just see what's behind it. Unity. You got to trust in divine intervention and divine timing. And yeah, I do feel that there's some type of revelation here from a higher place, a higher point of view. So do the right thing for the right reason. You may want to compare traditional versus, new to see which works for you, because you are having to be the emperor, which is also associated with your own zodiac sign, and get things in order, right? Because this is chaos, and the emperor is the chosen one, which I love by nature, is a chosen one to get things back into order. So you're restructuring something, or you have, and you just need to sit on this and trust what you've been building up to. Okay, a spiritually minded community. Okay, now I want to dive a little bit deeper though, Aries, on that Tower for you, and see what else Spirit will give us with it. We have the Hierophant coming through with the Unity card. I mean, look at that. Something with a spiritual basis that's going to help you feel like you're evolving and growing, and also holding sacred knowledge and keeping that, in a place that of um, a safe, sacred, or keeping it safeguarded here, I should say. Let's get more with the life experience. There is a way out of something here. So it's interesting because there's like this little hole. So maybe it is playtime. Okay. All right. So miracles and manifestation. Look, make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. So the dolphins know the importance of playing, as joy creates miracles and manifestations. There's some type of divine encounter. You're going to meet someone if you haven't yet, okay? Or pay attention to anyone in your life right now, Aries, that is playful, okay? Again, they're going to mirror a part of you, maybe a youthful part of you. Whatever it is, it's a very playful energy. This is part of you manifesting. This is part of Spirit answering your prayers. This person may shake things up for you, okay? I'm just saying, in a good way. In a good way, because this is about unity. Now, with the Tower, yes, this is most likely a situation where we've had to have things fall away that don't bring order in a way that is divinely planned for you. And here we've got the divine working in your favor. So you've got to trust in a higher power too. This is what that unity card is telling you to do as well. Get playful though. There is something about you, possibly for some of you that might be feeling this major interruption. It's like, don't give a damn about it. Go play. Everything is actually under control. And what I see is, oh, look at this. You're bringing all of your life experiences into a unified place within yourself here. See, you're ready to move on to the next level here in relationships, especially in love, and also what's going on between, you and the heavens here, partnering up with the heavens here to take the lead in something, or to just feel powerful in what you're doing and creating or supporting. You will get the support that you want. Heaven is sending you someone. Just know that. positive energy, and it is surrounding you. Now, whatever has, maybe cause some type of distraction, not distraction, chaos in a way where, yeah, things may have been revealed to you, right? Maybe some negative situations or people. Now you're like, oh, I'm going to go that way. That's what I'm saying. You're getting out of something that just is too chaotic and distorted for your beautiful energy anyhow. So surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. There is someone, Spirit is saying there is going to be a beneficial soul that you can count on. Okay, go with it. Because I was getting a message earlier. Hold on here. Let me see where it's at. There was a message earlier. Trust a newly honest mirror in your circle, now or in the near future. What else? Some of you Aries have a father on the other side that's coming through too, or a strong masculine in the heavens here. I think I was already bringing that up though. I'm pretty sure I did. But it is coming through as a protector here. Yeah, I did bring that up because they're trying to orchestrate something here. They're trying to get you to notice something too. Okay, oh, this is this person too. And I also feel if you've been doing something, I would say probably a new thing, whether it's, taking better care of your money, taking better care of your health, maybe a combination of both, or maybe you're just investing your mind wisely. It's paying off. I mean, you're going to get dividends from this. Okay. Now, we've got this whole thing about being cautious but wise action. That's why you're showing up here as this father healing, because again, this to me is like the emperor, which is associated with you. Meticulous attention to detail, kindness to other. The Prince of Autumn is saying that you're going to receive some type of good news and good friendship, some type of new healthy habit. This is what this is about. We have Earth sign coming through, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Cautious but wise. Let's get more with the Prince of Autumn. Dependable. Oh, okay, look at this. Protective. See, I'm telling you, there's some type of protective energy. And we have chivalrous, humorous. Yeah, I feel this is a new beginning with this soulmate. Oh, this person will be down to earth. This person will be consistent. Okay. But it is a new beginning, right? So we can take it slow, is what Spirit is saying. And also, there was something about a final cleanse or a final rinsing. And this is the reward from a final rinsing. And we do have the King of Winter. See, this is a person showing up here. Get advice from someone professional. You may have already done that. Remain objective. You could be in a place of really leading to speak, okay, or speak for maybe souls or maybe even animals that don't have the right words to use. But we also could be not getting too much of our emotions into something here, okay, just yet, because again, we're being cautious and wise, and so is this other soul. This really is going to mirror you because I feel that you've really learned something about taking things a little bit more at a good pace, and so this is exactly who you are mirroring. And this is a good formula, I feel, for you. All right, let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. We do have air sign coming through. Indecision. Okay, that's interesting because we do have the King of Winter. Some of you could be dealing with someone who just take it if it resonates. There may be a situation that's not quite mature yet, or someone. Okay, now we do have the Two of Swords, so indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Is it parents or something for some of you, or elders or whatever? People, peers. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. All right. All right. Okay, we're taking a gentle approach to something here. There is a new relationship that's going to blossom. Some type of beautiful emotional encounter, experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. But the trick is we got to open up here. You could be, okay, Aries, you may need to watch out for something too, because you may distance yourself too much. Okay, what's the advice about this Two of Swords? Let me get a little bit more with the Two of Swords. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive. Follow your guidance. Okay, you're going to need to feel your way through something here. And just remember, you're in a new territory, in the spiritual realm and with your own abilities to trust yourself and a higher power. And so it may feel a little weird and awkward, okay? But Spirit is saying, don't hesitate. Just bring a gentle side. You may need to not take things so seriously here because you're gonna be marrying someone here. And Spirit is saying, don't hold back when you feel that initial spark, to bring something together. Go ahead. I mean, look at that unity, the Hierophant. This is that spiritual authority card, right? It's all about faith. Your prayers, yes, they've been heard. Your prayers are manifesting. They're manifesting. Oh my God, they're manifesting. That's that Prince of Autumn. And follow your guidance. Okay, remain positive and follow your guidance. You've got to ride the wave of positivity. You've got to distract yourself from negative things and people as much as possible, even oneself here, because you really are done with being like, I don't know, feeling like you've just been on your last breath for a while. That's what it seems like. And now we are finally in a place and also in an environment where you feel like you can expand spiritually and materially. Boy, you got to make a decision. Geez, Louise, this is coming out. Okay, now your impulse is a compass. Let it point, then steady the hand. So listen to your instincts too. Feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition. Make a decision. Oh my gosh. What is it? What is this? Some of you are breaking free from maybe like an old crowd or an old tribe. Some of you are having a hard time speaking up. I want a little bit more with this, make a decision. I really feel that it's making a decision that you deserve the best, right? You deserve what you work so hard at. And that means, overcoming, mental, spiritual restrictions. It's almost like some of you Aries, it's like you're kind of torn between work and play. How do we navigate something? Because I feel that you're having to hold strong and being responsible for something, but then you're trying to find that balance here. It's like you want to play, but you don't. You want to play, but then you may, so there's something going on with that. Now we got the mother healing. My God. Okay, as your feelings towards your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. This is the mother. The mother is the divine feminine, which is all about intuition. So Aries, try to, if you're feeling indecisive, either now or in the near future, you need to do things that really ground and nurture your soul and then make a decision, because there will be a final conclusion, because I see you already coming to some type of conclusion. Yeah, there may be something strong here where we are deciding too when it comes to what do we want to take with us when it comes to our own family traditions and the things that have been passed down to us from our parents. If some of you Aries, yes, you may realize something about your parents or a parent here or someone you've been close to that seems like a family member that, yeah, they're probably toxic or they're just, and however that, is. I don't want to say it's on purpose. It could just be, karmic alliances that you're not playing with. You don't Aries, you're really standing true to not carrying some type of karmic alliance forward. Let's continue and see what else. This is what this whole thing was, letting go of the belief systems that no longer work for you. Karmic alliances and coming into divine alliances and trusting it. Because yes, you've been jaded, something or someone lied to you, something happened here. Now, see, you got good things coming. Okay, now you got to trust this. I think the only obstacle is going to trust this. Trust these people. News worth celebrating. I feel you're going to get some good news when it comes to maybe money or a friendship. Something tangible here, but we do have the Three of Cups. News worth celebrating. Announcements such as weddings, graduations, births, friends you cherish. There's something about social invites. I would say go to it, okay? And, you know, see who's out there. But we are colliding. I feel okay. This is what this almost feels like to me with this tower. It's a divine collision. You guys are all colliding together here, a divine collision because you had the vision. Ooh, I'm getting all poetic on you. Divine collision because you had the vision. Oh, Three of Cups is really something to feel good about. And it's really a period where you can feel timeless too, okay? Because you're actually enjoying what you're doing and who you're with. Got more water sign coming through. You got to accept heaven's help. You got to get the heck out of the way. So you prayed for help. Yeah, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. How can Aries get out of the way? Let's get a clue. I mean, playing is one way to get out of the way. It's time to look at other possibilities. It's good time to make changes. Go do something else. Okay. Whatever you feel stuck about, that's where spirit wants you to take your mind off of, because it's holding some type of energetic stagnation. So think of your thoughts as like fishing line, okay? And the fishing line is hooked onto, an outcome, an expectation. But maybe heaven, most likely, not maybe, it's most all the time, heaven has a better deliverance here. And so we got to get out of our head. We got to go do other things. Perhaps also don't get too stuck maybe in like one way. Oh, look at the sea turtle. Oh, so cute. It's a good time to make changes, Aries. That's what it is, because I feel like you're just done feeling stuck with something or someone. It's all about having fun, Aries. Empowerment. You're more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. God, spirit, heaven, Jesus, your ancestors, whatever you believe in. Superpowers here, okay? Heaven really has bestowed you, spirit has bestowed you with a lot of power and entrusted you with this power. Spirit already knows that you are already in tuned with how powerful you are. Now, you've been nice, Aries. You've been nice. You've been playing it too nice. Now it's time for you to make the rise. It's for you. It's like time for you to feel good about what the hell you're doing and saying and be respected for it. Someone may have tried to hold you back, try to keep you down in the waters. You know how to swim in the water like a mermaid, but you don't breathe water. You breathe air. So you know how to navigate in these different realms. And that's what those other people or family or, whoever don't realize because they haven't swam out of it. They're swimming in the depths of a vicious cycle. What else? Homecoming. That's why that sea turtle, sea turtle is like, you're making your way home. Be grateful. You have much to celebrate. Deep feelings of peace and happiness. A contented personal life. Home sweet home too. This is also a card of weddings, maybe graduations, parties, maybe at on the home front, neighborhood, okay? But we are celebrating some type of, milestone, and it's important to recognize others that have helped you, Aries. So we do have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming through. This is good news. Something about your home life is going as planned. What else? Wow. What in the world? I'm actually kind of surprised. Okay, 5 of autumn. Reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for a career change. Feeling challenged by money issues. Some of you guys could be. This is what we're getting out of Aries. Sometimes life is just that way. It brings us seasons of hardship sometimes, right? Now, whether we feel alone or we just feel the lack of, Aries, you're going to have to really work hard on knowing how to receive. Receiving is really important. So whether it's you needing the hand out, which is fine, or you giving it, be open to giving a helping hand. Oh, all right. Now, this is why this Prince of Autumn is showing up too, because and I actually like this because we're not going, we're taking, it's like it's doing it in a perfect step here. We might be hung up on something here though when it comes to a tried and true way here. Let me get a little bit more about the 5 of autumn for you. That it's a very challenging card. I feel that you are going to be positioned in life, Aries, to be the one of empowerment and the one to give here. So spirit just wants you to prepare for that right now. Is there a situation, Aries, that can get you out of your mind and back into your heart by maybe helping another that is less fortunate? I mean, sometimes when we just get out of our own mind and our own outcomes and expectations, we start to just naturally gravitate towards things that we actually like doing. Oh my God, it's just almost making me want to cry. Little tear here. Someone wants to help you. My goodness, look at the image here. Someone's got a loaf of bread. Okay, so someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact. How are they going to know? How's Aries going to know about this situation? whether it's financial assistance, whether it's professional. I mean, whatever it is here, don't be too proud to beg, right? Not saying that you need to beg. Don't feel desperate. Okay, so trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. Okay, okay, this is the key. Okay, this is it. Aries, do not proceed alone. Okay, your challenge will be to get out of a situation where maybe you feel like you got to do something on your own. Okay, so trust your intuition here when it comes to the right person. You need to not do anything too quickly or risky, especially when it comes to your money, your resources. All right. And careful reflection before taking action, because I feel, Aries, you're already feeling emotionally drained or distant from your own emotions right now, because you don't have anything to really, not that you don't have anything to give, but you have to fill your cup up first by doing things that really ground you right now, that nurture you, that feed your soul. And it's okay to take. If people are giving you something, it's okay to take. It's part of the earth remembering your sovereignty, your regalness. What else? And with this unity card, Spirit is saying that you're going to be shown the way. Don't be afraid to eliminate things right now if you need to. Declutter, even simplify your bills if you can, okay? Take out, stupid ass subscriptions. My God, they can really freaking add up. I mean, it's so stupid too. Subscriptions for everything. My God. Anyhow, I just, oh, I'm very sensitive to things that are really overwhelming. But anyhow, so eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. Now, when you're doing that, Aries, you're automatically putting yourself in the position of power, authority, and manifesting your abundance. You don't need all of that anyways. You don't need to do the extra work. There may be something here where you realize that it's been an extra, burden for you when it didn't really have to be, right? Even though Spirit appreciates it, but Spirit wants you to, you know, write the new script for yourself, the new contract where you're not having to carry the weight of the weight of, others, family, friends, the past. What else? And you're also getting very clear about what you want to simplify. This is that King of Winter. You're doing it with experience. Stay optimistic. If something throws you off guard, because it sure may. Oh God, it may throw you off guard. Do not give in to this, because this is part of the setup for your miracle. Because something has to break from you, a belief, a person, a situation, in order for this to occur. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. Look at, you've landed on shore here. See how you jumped, you came from the depths of the water. It's like the negative situations and people try to, anchor you down. No. And then now look what you did. You found your way. You found your way. You're to the shore and there's someone there. But you may hesitate, Aries, you may hesitate. Oh boy. Honor the distrust that you had to deal with, but trust that someone's going to honor you and what you bring to the table, because it is a trustworthy situation, is what Spirit is saying. You have the Midas touch right now, Aries. Every project you begin turns to gold. Start small if you need to, okay? Spirit wants you to not question something here when it comes to your ideas, when it comes to a blending of things. Let's get a little bit more, a little bit of a, I don't know, clue to that alchemy here. The trick with the projects is going to be taking it at a slow pace here, because there's something about being meticulous and paying attention to detail and finishing what you start. Yes, your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly. See, your intuition is telling you something, you know, to do something, right? To not sit on something. Do it. It turns to gold. Heaven is formulating a strategy for you, and it's working through you. A major life change it brings you great blessings, Aries. If something turned you upside down, and if it's been feeling like a plateau, there's a big reason why. You are giving birth to a new you, a new way of navigating in life, a new way of seeing things. The wheel of fortune, I feel, is turning in your favor, because this to me is like the wheel of fortune mixed in with the hangman. Wait, don't rush into action right now. Ooh, bide your time for better results. This is going to help you make that decision, Aries. So it'll become clear. Also, a new resource, a new encounter, some type of new tangible thing. It's going to arrive, and this is going to help you carry forward. So don't feel that you have to do anything, perhaps out of desperation or loneliness. Okay, don't feel like you have to come from that place. You're doing exactly what the high priestess and your emperor self is telling you to do. You're being in charge of the internal world. You're noticing subtle changes and shifts, and you're also having confidence in what is emerging for you. Now, I feel that you've been working hard. So it's like we're getting the results from our past efforts, or our last season of efforts. What else? Trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from negative emotions of others. Whoa, whoa, wow. I'm going through that too, actually, Aries, to tell you the truth. Oh my God. Yeah, anyhow, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Focusing on that which frightens or worries you. You know, whether it's family, friends, people, negative emotions of others. This is why Spirit is saying it is definitely okay to remain in a place of detachment. In fact, you may have to, in order to maintain a sense of integrity with your own soul and peace. Rightfully so. Because you may have, or maybe these other souls have forgotten that you come from a line of royalty here. That's what I see. And it's not to put people down in a sense. Because when I'm talking about royalty, that means you inherit divine peace, divine plans, divine passion, divine abundance. Now, this is the right way to move, to be clear about. You have 100% control over this, right? So do what you got to do. If you need help, get that help. To, you know, surround yourself in a place where you aren't bombarded by the negative Nancy's, the woes me, the limiting whatever situation that parents or friends or whatever has got going on. Friendship, make a date for a play date with one or more friends. It's coming out again, playtime. Oh, go play, Aries. You got to go play. or find an, maybe for some of you might have, if you don't have friends, you got to make it the effort though. You got to find something that interests you or do something and, put it out there. But, I know you have someone to have fun with. Do that. The formula for you right now is to get out of a feeling that you failed at something here. A failure is only a setup for a bigger success in the future here, because you're now working and walking and seeing and thinking from a wise and experienced place. What else? Yeah, you broke free. You're already broke free. Keep going, Aries. Just keep running. Look at that. Try different ventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're just, it's like little tiny things. It doesn't have to be anything big. I mean, start with something tiny and small. But if you're wondering why you've got the negative Nancy or the, removing that message about removing yourself from the negative emotions of others, is because they can't understand where you're at because they've never been there. This is why they're not like, yay, Aries, go. Probably not. But your angels are. I mean, look at this. I see Archangel there. To me, that looks like Archangel Michael, but it could be whatever angel you want. Shifting and shape, or what the heck am I trying to say? Ship shifting or ship. Oh my God, again. I don't know. Oh my God, why can't I say it? Ship shifting. Wow. Wow. Let's just continue. Aries. Shape shifting. Jeez. Okay, now Aries, I do feel that you're doing something to temper momentum here too. So when you get that initial spark, and perhaps you already have, just temper it. Don't go too fast with it, okay? Two of autumn, bring fun into everything you do. Oh my goodness, it's like another, here's your formula, right? So juggling multiple priorities or jobs, that could be an exceptional talent for multitasking. Okay, so Spirit is saying these changes are temporary, but it's going to help you stay more in balance and in tune with, the priorities that are really trying to grab your attention, because it's part of your purpose, it's part of your dream and goal that's being realized here. But I do feel a lot of your Aries, you're going to be, if you haven't yet, you're going to be like sacrificing or giving up some things here, because it's just, you just feel like it's too much weight on the soul, and you're just ready to just kind of be free of it. Now, yeah, there's something about bringing play into everything that you do somehow, some way, but it's gonna, it happens in small shifts. Oh, you too got an unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. I feel like, I should say it that way. Comes to you now, Aries. An unforeseen windfall, but go play. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about how, when, what the heck. Who cares? It's coming, baby. It's coming. This is that Prince of Autumn. This is going to help you feel like you can really give to a situation where you really want to give to, because you're backed not only financially, but with a supporter or supporters. You may need to just laugh at a situation here too. And I do feel you are attracting someone that has a great sense of humor. Contemplation time, spend time alone. See, I feel this is that whole thing where I was, oh, where'd they go? Where'd it go? Maybe you just, maybe you're kind of in between a situation where you're like, do I spend time with them or what? This is just part of you balancing your flow of activities. Make sure you are carving out time for yourself and friends. This is why spirit is setting you up for experience. This experience right now that you've learned, you're putting it to use. Knowing your playtime, knowing your contemplation time, knowing your priorities. When you carve out, like the King of Swords, which is the King of Winter, does with the sword, carve out, right? Because you're going to be unwavering about that. Carve out your me time. You start to put yourself in the place of abundance because you're not being a slave or feeling you're trapped by time, money, and people. I know it can be hard at times, Aries. I know. There may be something too with watching out for what may be repeating in your mind or what you could be repeating right out, with your mouth or internal. Rest. You've been working hard. Yeah, I knew you've been working hard. I knew it. I just felt like you've been working hard. This is that 4 of spring here. You've been working hard. Take a nap, get some rest. This is what you're doing. You're aligning yourself with a more empowered way of living your life. It's your schedule. Your play schedule, your friendship schedule, your sleep schedule, and perhaps that's another thing you could be, honing in on getting your sleep schedule more organized. Okay, pay attention. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance as this can yield valuable information. Okay, when you're sleeping, when you're resting. And in fact, you do need to get rest because sometimes our mind can really go crazy when we're not rested here. Let's see what kind of signs are showing up or what spirit will give us with this. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. Yeah, to me, this is total like Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Things are just lining up. It's out of your control. Okay. But what you can control is remaining poised, calm, and confident. Okay. I know life can really challenge us, Aries. I know. But spirit is always there for our landing. I have gone through life without a security net. I literally really don't have a whole lot of people around me. But the people I do have, I'm good with. And when it's my time or their time to go, I still have spirit. So just know that you're really on a limited time on earth. I mean, I don't want to sound like a negative Nancy, and that's not to say that because you are an eternal being. We only have a limited time on earth. Let's make the most of it, and celebrate and relax. I feel you have absorbed so many people, so many other people's damn negative emotions because you truly are a kind and wonderful spirit. And it's like your little ember, right? Because I just see you as a young spirit. You're a little ember, but it's not really little. It like purifies, other people's um, distortion, and that can be triggering for others whether they realize it or not. But yes, you've been surrounded by negative influences and people, so take some time out to cleanse your aura, cleanse your energy, do a detox to relax, indulging in much needed self-care. And this is another thing spirit is saying, explore your options when it comes to rest, relaxation. How do we get aligned with these things? Because I know something threw you off track here. Now we're having to correct course or get things in order. And it starts with you. So don't feel guilty either. You may have grown up or seen people in your life where this may have come off as selfish. It's not. It's important in order to give in the right areas and the right people in our life. And we're coming from a full place, uh, not a lack place. All right, now that is it for those Aries. Let's find out before we end the reading what fortune is on its way to you. I mean, you got a windfall, but let's see what fortune is on its way to you, Aries. Nice. Oh, it's going to give you security. Aries, you're going to secure something. Four of Autumn, manage your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save money, and help out those who are less fortunate. This is the Four of Pentacles. This is a card of security. So you've clearly have made or are creating some type of foundation. Okay, so this is part of your fortune. This is money, resources, and it's because you're also navigating your internal resources. Because when you start to navigate your internal resources, you tell the universe automatically that you are abundant. And little things, it always starts out with little things, start showing up in your life to make you feel abundant. And then it works up to bigger things. Something is going to make you feel secure here. Savings, Aries. This is like having that savings, right? For a rainy day. So I hope that this was helpful for you. Love and light. Take care.